Olayinka. Thank you.
Working with Chief Gabriel Olayinka has been a transformative experience for me. He's truly a mentor, and I must commend him for his own initiative, the ideas, and bringing out new things for us to emulate. Thanks to Taraba Business School, thanks to Taraba News, and thanks to Chief Gabriel Olayinka.
I'm proud to be part of Taraba News Agency. Taraba News Agency is the largest news agency in Taraba State and in the Northeast. I'm very proud to be a member of the team. Chief Gabriel Olayinka has given a platform where we get the latest news around this part of the world. The vision that started like a joke, just as a Facebook page, today has grown to become a conglomerate. We have a
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television, the pulse of the nation. You can also follow us on Facebook at SUMTV and on YouTube at Super Media TV. My name is Bridget James with the news in full. Reps suspend debate indefinitely as Northern government mounts pressure. The House of Representatives has suspended indefinitely the debate on the tax reform bill earlier fixed for Tuesday, following mounting pressure from the 19 northern state governors. The planned debate was called off in a memo signed by the clerk of the House of scheduling of special section on tax reform bill. It reads, I am directed by the House of Leadership to inform all honorable members that the special section initially scheduled for Tuesday, December 3, 2024, to discuss all the tax reform bill has been postponed to a later date. This rescheduling is due to the need for further and broader consultations with all relevant stakeholders. A new date and venue for the section will be communicated in due course. We regret any inconvenience this may cause and appreciate your understanding. CBN announces plan to retire 1,000 employees with 50 billion naira payoff. The Central Bank of Nigeria is set to retire approximately 1,000 employees before the end of the year, with a hefty payoff of over 50 billion naira, according to investigation by Daily Trust. This move is part of the CBN strategic realignment of its workforce, led by Governor Olayemi Hadoso. The retirement plan, described as a voluntary program, offers eligible employees an incentive to exit the CBN early, providing them with an opportunity for early application, and at least 860 staff members have already applied for the EPP. How Obasanjo rejected single-term presidency, Olanipekun. Legal luminary Chief Wale Olanipekun son has said that the single-term presidency proposed to former President Olusegun Obasanjo by the Nigerian Bar Association would have stabilized Nigeria if it had been accepted. Olanipekun, a former NBA president, said that Nigeria's constitution needed to be crafted to reflect the realities on the ground in the country in the nearest of all geopolitical zones. He said, when I was the president of the NBA, we originated its single-term presidency. It was one of the proposals we brought to Obasanjo as president. He rejected it then. Built on to serve as Nigerian's president in 1999. The following day, at the same Christmas Carol event, Obasanjo acknowledged Gawan's efforts, stating that he was unaware of the intervention until it was disclosed. I want to acknowledge my boss, General Yakubu Gawan. Yesterday he made a revelation, and I have to thank you specifically for that. When I came out of prison, I had the opportunity to thank friends inside and outside the country who contributed to appeal and pray for my release from prison. And I went round the world thanking those that have been appealing and praying for my release from prison. But I didn't know that you wrote a personal letter for my release until you said it yesterday. I thank you for that, Obasanjo said. The event was attended by Plateau State Governor Caleb Mufwang alongside former governors Jonah Jang, Joshua Darie, and Boni Haruna, among other dignitaries. Tax reform must not worsen Nigeria's uneven development, says Atiku. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has called on the National Assembly to exercise caution while deliberating on the tax reform bill submitted by President Bola Tinubu. He emphasized the need for a tax regime that ensures fairness and equity without deepening the disparities in development among Nigeria federating units. Atiku contested as the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election expressed his views in a tweet on Sunday via his X, formerly Twitter. He stated, I have followed the intense public discourse on the tax reform bill within keen interest. Nigerians are united in their calls for a fiscal system that promotes justice, fairness, and equity. They are loud and clear that fiscal system we seek to promote must not exacerbate the uneven development of the federating unit by enhancing the status of a few states while unduly penalizing others. The Vice President urged objectivity and transparency in the public hearing organized by the National Assembly, stressing the importance of inclusivity in policy-making processes. As a concerned stakeholder, I firmly believe that transparency and objectivity are essential for promoting accountability, good governance, and public trust in policy making. The public hearing process must facilitate open and inclusive participation by all stakeholders, including civil society organizations, traditional institutions, politicians, public officials, and subject matter experts, he noted. Atiku also called on the National Assembly to revisit and publish the resolution of the National Economic Council, describing it as a critical advisory body with constitutional authority on economic affairs. He concluded by urging lawmakers to align the final content of the tax reform bill with the interests of the majority of Nigerians. The NAS must be appropriately guided and ensure that, in the final analysis, the content of the bill aligned with the interests of the vast majority of Nigerians, Atiku said. The tax reform bill has sparked widespread public debate, with various stakeholders urging the government to adopt a system that promotes equity and sustainable development. My economic policies yielding results, Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu has disclosed that the economic policies that he initiated upon his assumption of office are now yielding the desired results. Tinubu, who acknowledged that the policies were harsh on the people, stated that the move became imperative in order to salvage the country from the crisis facing it. Speaking during the 34th and 35th convocation ceremonies of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, the president, who was represented by the vice chancellor of the University of Ilorin, Professor Wahab Egbewole, stated that the country is now graduating from a consumption to a production economy, while calling for the people's understanding and support. He maintained that his administration is open to criticism and admiration. The president said the need to salvage the future of our children and bring the country back from the brink of collapse necessitated the strategic decisions to remove the fuel subsidy and also unify the exchange rates. I am not unaware of the consequences of the tough decision on our people. I sincerely wish there could be softer options. The macroeconomy of our dear country is improving by the day and beyond expectation. Microeconomy, which directly affected our citizens, is also taking shape gradually with positive results. By the grace of the Almighty God, every household will experience a better life and have brighter hope for the future. Published names of contracts appear 107 billion naira meant for 31 MD President Bola Tinubu to direct the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Olawale Odum, and the Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Sakira Modane, to disclose the specific names of the companies and contractors who collected over 167 billion naira from 31 ministries, departments and agencies, but failed to execute any project. SERAP is also seeking the details of the project for which the contractors collected 167 billion naira, any proposed locations as well as the number of contractors involved and the amount collected by each contractor. This damning revelation are documented in the recently released 2021 audited report by the Office of the Auditor General of the Federation. SERAP said the details to be published should include the names of shareholders and others that might have any ownership interest in the companies that collected over 167 billion naira from 31 MDAs but disappeared with the money without executing any project. SERAP urged him to direct the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi San, and appreciate anti-corruption agencies to promptly bring to justice as appropriate any companies and contractors who collected the over 167 billion naira of public funds but failed to execute any project. SERAP also urged him to name and shame the companies and contractors and to ensure the recovery of the over 167 billion naira reportedly collected by them for projects not executed. The recovered money should be fully remitted to the Treasury. NDLEA nabbed businessman with 700 grams of cocaine at Lagos Airport. A 50-year-old Brazil-based Nigerian businessman has been detained by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for allegedly importing 700 grams of cocaine. The NDLEA spokesman, Mr. Femi Babafemi, said in a statement on Sunday in Abuja. Babafemi said that operative of the agency on Friday, November 29, arrested and detained the suspect at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja. He said that the suspect, who had lived in Brazil for 35 years, returned home with the cocaine buried in his stomach. This, he said, was a discovery made following his arrest by NDLEA operatives. Babafemi said that the suspect was arrested at the e-arrival hall of the Lagos airport upon his return from Sao Paulo, Brazil on Ethiopia Airlines flight via Addis Ababa. When he was taken for a body scan, the result confirmed that the suspect had foreign objects concealed in his stomach. As a result, he was placed under exclusion observation, during which he expelled 29 wraps of substances that tested positive to cocaine weighing 700 grams. In a statement, the suspect claimed he operates in an African store in Brazil where he sells provisions, shoes, and clothes. We're going for commercial break now. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back with more exciting update on Super Media Television.
SUMTV, Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly invited to 10th year anniversary, which is going to take place at 6 December 2024, venue Grand Shield Hotel. And guess what?
We'll be featuring dinner, new business ideas, award night, and a lot more. Please don't miss out for anything. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hello viewers, welcome to SUMTV, Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly invited to 10th year anniversary, which is going to take place at 6 December 2024, venue Grand Shield Hotel. And guess what?
We'll be featuring dinner, new business ideas, award night, and a lot more. Please don't miss out for anything. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
And Taraba News 10th anniversary celebration. You are invited. Join us for an outstanding story of inspiration, entertainment, and schmoozing as Taraba Business School and Taraba News mark a remarkable milestone, 10 years of pioneering excellence. Events highlights include keynote address, book launch, award ceremony that honors outstanding achievement. Also, there will be music and entertainment with live performances by renowned artists. In the same vein, there will be dinner and networking to connect with business leaders and influencers. Events details, date 6 December 2024. Venue Grand Shield Hotel, Jalingo. Time 4 p.m. We look forward to celebrating with you. Celebrating a decade of excellence. Taraba Business School and Taraba News 10th anniversary celebration. You are invited. Join us for an outstanding story of inspiration, entertainment, and schmoozing as Taraba Business School and Taraba News mark a remarkable milestone, 10 years of pioneering excellence. Events highlights include keynote address, book launch, award ceremony that honors outstanding achievement. Also, there will be music and entertainment with live performances by renowned artists. In the same vein, there will be dinner and networking to connect with business leaders and influencers. Events details, date 6 December 2024. Venue Grand Shield Hotel, Jalingo. Time 4 p.m. We look forward to celebrating with you.
Inka, as they say, the name of the book now 7 Principles of Sustainable Wealth. Oh yeah, make una run come see the correct packaging where follow this event. Yo, then say na award night for their best stars and top government people wey go show for the celebration. As on see so, me and Papa Mina don run go Grand Shield Hotel to go grab our table for 4 tickets. Yo, waiting una dey wait for. Make una run come follow us jolly as Great Taraba Cultural Group go entertain us with their cultural display. Make una no meet yo as our amiable governor Dr. Abu Kefas go dey there, senators, members, commissioners, local government chairmen, chiefs, and so many correct top official government people them. Auntie Bridget, Mr. Abraham Hotel. The date now 6 December 2024. Time 4 p.m. Table for 4 and table for 8. They there oh, Great Taraba people. Make una come follow Chief Debre Olayinka celebrate. My people, una well done o. Na correct tori I carry come knack una so from Taraba correct packaging wey follow dis event o. Dem say na award night for their best stars and top government people wey go show for the celebration. As una see so, me and Papa Mina don run go Grand Shield Hotel to go grab our table for 4 tickets yo. Wetin una dey wait for? Make una run come follow us jolly as Great Taraba Cultural Group go entertain us with their cultural display. Make una no miss yo, as our amiable governor Dr. Abu Kefas go dey there, senators, members, commissioners nko, local government chairmen, chiefs yo, and so many correct top official government people dem. Auntie Bridget, Mr. Abraham, Oga Iranya. Wetin una dey wait for? Make una come follow us jolly for Grand Shield Hotel. The date na 6 December 2024. Time 4 p.m. Table for 4 and table for 8 dey there o. Great Taraba people, make una come follow Chief Gabriel Olayinka celebrate.
Welcome back. News across Nigeria. Welcome back to News Across Nigeria on Super Media Television. It comes up every day. You can also follow us on Facebook at SUMTV and on YouTube at Super Media TV. Coming up next, troops neutralize call of terrorists in Zamfara State. Troops of the Joint Task Force Northwest Operation Fansan Yama successfully neutralized numerous terrorists in Yerkaladima village, Maru local government area. At approximately 5 a.m., troops stationed at Forward Operating Base Hanutara were informed of an ongoing terrorist attack on Yerkaladima village. The troops promptly mobilized to the area to provide assistance and restore peace. The troops encountered terrorists at 2 separate ambush locations. The ambush sites were cleared, leading to the neutralization of several terrorists. Fansan Yama deployed aircraft targeted and neutralized in airstrike, resulting in significant casualties among the attackers. The Joint Task Force reiterated its commitment to eliminating terrorist threats in Zamfara State, the border northwest region and Niger State. The operation underscored the result of Operation Fasanyama to safeguard the lives and property of citizens while maintaining peace and stability in the region. Oil theft. Army dismantled 56 illegal oil bunkering sites, recovers 1.2 million liters of stolen crudes. The Nigerian Army, in collaboration with other security agencies, have intensified operation against economic sabotage in the Niger State region, resulting in significant achievements. Over a one-week operations on November 25th to December 1st, 2024, troops dismantled 56 illegal oil bunkering sites, seized 88 cooking drums, and recovered 1.2 million liters of stolen crude oil in Yanagua local government, Okodia Forest. 15 illegal refining sites were deactivated. over 755,000 liters of stolen crude and 53,000 liters of illegally refined automotive gas oil were recovered. In Biseni Forest, 12 additional illegal refining sites were discovered, leading to the recovery of 34,000 liters of stolen crude and 5,500 liters of refined AGO. Troops uncovered an illegal connection on a government pipeline in Kula 1, Akuku Toru local government. They dismantled a tarpaulin reservoir holding over 100,000 liters of stolen crudes. In Omoku, Ogba, Egbema, Ndoni local government area, a truck laden with 35,000 liters of stolen crude concealed with sawdust was intercepted. Around Bakana and Buguma in Degama local government, 8 illegal refining sites containing 27,000 liters of stolen crude were seized. At Imo Rivers, 88 cooking drums and 26 metal containers with over 42,500 liters of crude oil were confiscated. In Ugo Community or Hyungwon local government, Edo State, a storage site holding over 40,000 liters of stolen crude in sack was uncovered. Villagers flee as unknown gunmen return, killed alleged informants in Abia. Unknown gunmen have returned to Omochima village in Isiala Ogwa North local government of Abia State and killed a male indigent of the community who was alleged to have provided information to the army about their existence in the community. The Nigerian Army had on Tuesday announced the troops of Joint Task Force Southeast Operation Contained Operation Udoka destroyed a camp in Omochima. Following the killing of alleged informants, some natives of the affected village fled to their homes in fear and relocated to nearby villages, promising to return as soon as the dust settled. The fleeing villagers, who picked a few of their important properties, said they did not want to become victims of circumstances. One of them told our correspondent that the fear is real. They just stormed the village in a commando-like style and killed a native who they accused of being an informant. Daily Post reported a few days ago that personnel of the Nigerian Army 14th Brigade, Ohafia, and unidentified gunmen clashed in Omochima village. Over 15 Hilux vehicles and armored personnel arrived at the village around 6 a.m., targeting suspected gunmen. The gunmen were reportedly camped near a river that marks the boundary between Abia and the Wese axis of Imo State. This came amid vow by the Abia State government and the security agencies to flush out the gunmen terrorizing the state. The gunmen had since begun their onslaught killed many security operatives. Mbaseki 8 challenges Okpeholo to raise minimum wage. Obaseki's 8 challenges Okpeholo to raise minimum wage. Media aides to former Godwin Obaseki of Edo State, Crusoe Osagwe, has urged Governor Monday Okpeholo to raise the 70,000 minimum wage implemented by Obaseki instead of trying to rubbish his achievements. In a statement on Sunday, Osage tackled Okpeholo over the alleged claim that Obaseki failed to implement the 70,000 naira minimum wage he cleared for workers in April this year. The latest feeble attempts by the Edo State government through the state acting chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Bernard Joman, accusing Governor Obaseki of not implementing the 70,000 minimum wage. It's not only mischievous and utterly ridiculous, but also exposes the government's ignorance and showcases its lack of substance, vision, and a development agenda for the state and its people, Osage said. It is public knowledge how former Governor Godwin Obaseki took the country by storm, setting the pace for discussions on improved worker welfare when he initiated the ongoing effort by various states and the federal government to raise their minimum wage to 70,000 naira or above. The 70,000 naira minimum wage has since been implemented, and Edo civil servant enjoyed it since May 2024, with His Excellency Godwin Obaseki making history as the first governor to start the 70,000 naira new minimum wage payment. What civil servants expect from the Governor Opeolo is a further increase to 100,000 naira monthly, considering that the inflation challenge has worsened since Obaseki last increased to 70,000 naira monthly, and not unintelligent lies resulting to propaganda to score cheap political points. He said, Oyo convert 555 workers into civil service. The Oyo State government has approved the conversion of 551 serving officers into various desired sub-officers and officer cadres in the civil public service of the state. This was made known by the chairman of the State Civil Service Commission, Kamaru Aderigbe, in a statement by the Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Dotun Ayelade in Ibadan, the state's capital, on Sunday. He said the government settled for the 551 officers and the selection was rigorous and competitive. I believe this recruitment and conversion exercise are game changers for the state civil service. The conversion is to strengthen the service and ensure better output by workers. Aderigbe further said the conversion exercise, which was approved amidst the ongoing recruitment exercise into the mainstream of the civil service, confirmed the love Governor Sheyi Makinde has for workers who had obtained relevant additional academic and professional qualifications. It will be recalled that the state government just concluded computer-based tests for about 15,000 applicants, jostling for new appointment into about 66 different cadres in the state civil and public service. He described the gesture as an indication that the governor is always putting the masses first in his decision making. Nigerian police beat Delta resident to death, escorted 150,000 naira from him before his demise. SUMTV learned that the victim, Okediechi Emeka, lost his life after being hit with a gun by the police personnel. Some lawless operatives of the Nigerian police have tortured a man to death with their rifle in Asaba, the Delta state capital. The victim, Okediechi Emeka, lost his life after being hit with a gun by the police personnel. The family of the deceased told Sahara reporters on Saturday that the incident happened where the police cornered them. They started shooting periodically and started beating them. My brother's girlfriend ran into our own house because where they ran to was close to our house. People who wanted to help them could not because of the sporadic shooting and because the police used wood on them, so no one could help them. Kano launches first mobile license office in Nigeria. The Kano State Board of Internal Revenue has launched a mobile license service center that would operate a motor license office to boost the state's revenue collection and ease the processes for vehicle owners. Speaking at the launching ceremony held during news unforeseen obstacles usually encountered, he said, in his address, KIRS Executive Director, Compliance and Enforcement Group, Malam Muhammad Abba Aliyu said The stand taken by the State Revenue Service was a bold step towards revenue generation. He revealed that for now, the service has launched 2 mobile centers and more will soon follow, urging other states to copy from Kano State. During the event, notable companies and individuals were awarded for prompt revenue payment as well as effective compliance. 24 rescued in River Niger boat accident. The Kogi state government has confirmed the rescue of 24 out of 200 passengers reportedly on board of the ill-fated boat that capsized on River Niger off